What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Deuce West. We're here for Freestyle Friday, the craziest Freestyle Friday yet, because I got my brother with me, man. Josh Harmon Sr.
How you doing, man?
Bro, that sounds crazy, bro.
Yeah, it
That
does.
sounds crazy. Bro, how does that feel, bro? Like, tell the people, bro. You're a father of 3.
Yeah, father of 3. I got a 1-year-old, 2-year-old. He'll be 3 in May, actually. Then my 4-year-old, Audrey. So, yeah, 3 kids, 27 years old. Happened quick, but I love them to death.
And it's wild. It's super wild, bro, because we've been knowing each other since when? 5th, 6th grade, bro?
Yeah, elementary school for sure. I don't remember exactly which year, but we met through, I guess, rec basketball. Played on opposite teams. It was always a big rivalry between our 2 teams.
Y'all were better than us for a little bit, but not that long, bro.
No, not that long. Everything evened out as we got older,
Yeah,
as far as skill level. But then we got really close in middle school, had some of the same classes, and I actually went over to your house to study one time. It was like a big thing. Like my parents sent me all the way over there, said I can come over and get off the bus with you,
Focus,
study and everything, play some basketball. So it was cool. So we've been close since pretty much 6th grade.
Bro, so I'm so happy you're here, bro. I mean, right now we're in Richmond to see Zeke get married, so that's powerful in itself, man. But just us coming together, this millionaire mindset thing I have, bro, and you own your own real estate company, bro.
Congratulations on the podcast.
Oh, bro.
That's a big deal.
Nah, bro.
A lot of people get, they want to do a podcast, but they never step out and actually do it. Same thing with business. So, well, podcasting is a business now.
Yeah.
So this is pretty cool. I'm happy to be
Bro,
on the
but
show.
how was it? Like, how was it starting off in real estate? Like, how was your mindset? How did it transition to you having your own company?
Well, I always had the aspiration, and it was kind of like subconscious for me because, I always like to be in control and, be the head of everything, be a leader. I always felt like I was a good leader. So in the back of my mind, I always had brokers that would tell me to do things of how I should sell, how I get clients, but I would always do my own thing and try my own formula. So, when I got to a certain level in real estate, as a real estate agent, it just made sense to, start to build my own brand, build my own company. So we're here now.
That's true,
Everything's
bro.
great.
That's true. But the craziest thing is, like, the people don't know, man. If y'all, I'm telling you, this man right here is a hard worker. This man used to go to the gym 3-4 times a day.
Yep.
3-4 times a day. I get my little one workout in, I'm happy. He like, bro, I'm about to go to the gym again. So I knew when it got to real life, I knew he was going to transition to that, to whatever he was doing.
Yeah,
But
appreciate
you
it.
in Arkansas, though, man.
Yeah.
Like, your mind, like, a lot of people, again, I mean, one of the episodes I had was stepping out of your comfort zone, like, actually getting out there and doing it. Like, what made you decide to leave home and do it?
Well, I was actually already there playing basketball at University of Arkansas Fort Smith. So it was just a natural progression. I got to my junior year, and I found out me and my wife were having our first kid. So financially, it just kind of made sense for me to try to get into the workforce, working at AT&T as a sales representative. So that was my first stint in sales at all. So I mean, that sparked so much in me, that transition out of basketball into just the real world, because I had my kid, just started selling at AT&T, selling phones, and they just bought DirecTV. So I was in that world already. And then when I think it was my second year at AT&T, I said I want to get my real estate license. And same way I had that passion for basketball, I found that next passion, which was real estate. So I just put all my time into learning, not only how to pass the test, but it was very difficult to do that for some reason, but also just learning the business. I was already thinking about a business plan of how to have 10, 15 agents under me.
Yeah.
I didn't even have my license yet.
Yeah.
So like you said, that passion, you just got to take it from, when something isn't working, you got to listen. You can't always just push and think that the thing that isn't working for you is going to eventually work. Sometimes you got to have the wisdom to just give up on it, which is basketball. Transitioned into real estate, and it took me maybe 3 years to get to where I am now. Owning my own brokerage, not just a real estate agent, but also being an investor as well, 16 units of apartments, at one time. So, you just gotta put your passion somewhere else, find what works for you. And once you find it out, what is truly for you, you gotta run 100 miles an hour.
Would you say that's the key? Like, a lot of people, and I'm so happy for the people who follow this already, because this is like me starting from the bottom, like I'm trying to grind it out. But if you don't see the results right away, like you said, it took you 3 years to get to where you're at. Like, is that the key? Like, is that the mindset that you have to, if that's your passion, you got to work on it. And just because you don't get instant gratification, you got to keep grinding out. Like,
yeah, but that's what it's all about. That's the difference between, you know, a lot of people say just hard work. Now, there are some, you know, there's other factors as to why some people are successful. It's just not their work ethic. Some people are working hard, but they're working for the wrong thing. So their target is wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like if I would have continued to play basketball with the same work ethic, I would have never made it anywhere because that wasn't my lane. You need to find your lane, go 100 miles an hour once you find exactly what you're supposed to be doing. But some people, you know, like you said, it is hard work. You just don't work hard enough. You're in the right field. You're at the right job, but you're just not working hard enough to get to that next level. So I think, you know, long story short, with success in general, like for me, I learned this from a guy that I did interviews with, because I do a lot of interviews as well.
Yeah.
He said, I just do short-term goals. So do I have lifetime goals? Yes, I do. But I make my goals in 3-month increments.
Okay.
And I'm never reaching my goal ever. Like when I got my own real estate brokerage, you know, I said my next goal is I want to do $1 billion in sales in a year before I die. I mean, there's not a lot of people doing that.
Yeah.
So I'm always changing the goalpost and the target so I can never reach it. So like you said, do people get discouraged when they're not hitting their targets? Yeah, I hit some short-term goals, but I'm nowhere near where I want to be. And I actually like it that way.
Yeah.
If you reach your goals too early, you get kind of bored.
Yeah.
So
You're right, bro. And it's crazy, man. I keep going back to, you know, the transition of you going to Arkansas. It was what, 2011, 2012, bro, when you went away?
Yeah.
And then, you know, 2015 came around, and I remember we was, you know, kicking it at JR house. And I told you, I was like, bro, I'm moving to Florida, you know?
Yeah.
And it was wild because you know me, you know, man, we family, bro. So you believed me, but you didn't believe me
yeah,
at the same time.
I didn't know what to think. When you said it, because sometimes, Harry, if you know him personally, he can joke and he'll tell stories and he does all that crazy stuff. So you never know when he's like 100% serious. When you said it with so much conviction. It was kind of like, nah, he might be serious about this one. So it's pretty
but
cool.
you knew, and like, you know, tell the people how you felt, because with everything that you know about me, you know, if I'm going after something, I'm gonna go after it 100%.
Yeah.
So it's like, tell people how they have to really have that mindset to go after everything that they want in life with 100%.
Well, I mean, as long as you're working, if it's all about you, I'm in the mindset of you'll never reach a goal if it's just for you. Because it's easy to let yourself down and just internalize it and just kind of be sad or whatever and be disappointed in yourself. But when other people are dependent on you, so I got 3 kids. Like my mom is 50, she's in her 50s. I want to retire soon. Like I don't want her to work to 60.
Yeah.
Like she did too much for me to not be able to pay that for her. My wife, I don't want to have to ever work for anybody else. She can work in our business as much as she wants or doesn't want. That's how I want it to be.
Yeah.
So as long as you have somebody else to let down, like
It's
a little bit more tough.
Pressure,
it's more pressure. You know, when you just letting yourself down, you can go to bed like, all right, I hit my goal, but I just changed the goalpost. And it'll be okay.
Yeah.
And you can internalize it. But when you got other people depending on you and your success, and I have other agents that are depending on my success. I got a family.
And push you 1,000 times harder.
Way
harder.
harder.
1,000 times harder.
So
Because I respect that, because when you wake up in the morning, it's just you. It's like you can just say, hey, I can lay back down.
Yeah.
You know. But when you wake up and you look over and there's three or four faces looking at you, you can't say, let me lay back down, because now you gotta do it for them.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. And bro, this is so crazy that we here doing this, man, because we both went and changed our mindsets first. And then, like, again, you got your own real estate company, bro. I'm super happy for you, super excited for you. This is the beginning of me, and I know this is going to take off, man. But before we leave, bro, tell the people where they can find you, man, because, listen, I want my following to be able to reach out to you, too, because there's certain people, bro, that want that jump start, that need that jump start. Yeah. But they got to go to somebody that they can trust, you know? And it's like, sometimes you don't want to go to YouTube for everything. Like,
makes sense.
Like, tell the people where they can find you, man.
Yeah, so you can reach out to me at harmonrealestatecompany.com/contact, and you can fill out the form field, and I'll get in contact with you there. Or you can just email me directly, joshua@harmonrealestatecompany.com. Anybody can email me if you have any questions. I mean, I've been through a lot. You know, we only had 15 minutes to talk, but I've been through a lot. I'm in Arkansas. At the end of the day, I am African American. I am the only African American real estate broker that has ever been in Fort Smith that I know of. And I'm definitely the youngest as of right now, so 27 years old and black.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do feel on the outside, and people don't want to share their information with me. It's kind of frustrating.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Knowing somebody has the
yeah.
information to put you to that next level, but they
You
don't.
can't even get it.
You can't.
Yeah.
You don't even feel comfortable asking for the information.
Yeah.
So I've had to learn everything on my own. So if anybody has any questions about real estate, mindset, business, entrepreneurship, yeah, email me.
And listen, y'all. Remember this face. Remember this name. This man writing a book. He just told you the book. Like, that's a whole book right there. Like, being African American still in 2020 is tough, man. And you actually stepped out and you're doing big things, bro.
Yeah.
And you comfortable in your own skin. And
Appreciate
again,
it.
man, love you to death, bro.
Yeah. Before we go though, so excited about the podcast.
Oh man, appreciate you.
I remember when you were telling me about it, I was like, I'm gonna be your first guest.
Yeah,
so
you did.
I'm
You
happy.
did.
Thank
And
you.
I'm
I
telling y'all,
appreciate
it's the craziest Freestyle Friday. Y'all ain't even see who behind the camera. The man that's making this work, Zeke, he's getting married soon. When y'all see this, he gonna be married already. So don't hit him up with no wild stuff. But if y'all need the best in the game, y'all know where to find him, Richmond, VA. It's your boy, Deuce West. I'm signing out. Hug your loved ones. If you don't see them, if you're not with them, text them, tell them you love them. I'll see y'all next week.